To the world of sports as we start off in boxing. Heavyweight boxer Anthony Joshua has laughed off Jermaine Franklin's threat of a knockout in their bout on Saturday, with the former world heavyweight champion insisting the American has picked the worst time to face him. Joshua will make his long-awaited return to the ring at London's O2 Arena this weekend. A 33-year-old is bidding for his first win since 2020 after successive defeats by Alexander Usyk. Saw the former Olympic champion lose and then failed to regain several versions of the world heavyweight title. Well, let's take a look at what Anthony Joshua has to say.
I respect Derek fully and I trust everything he's been saying. Like, when you're a student of the game, there's certain times where you can be on the same level as people that you speak to about boxing. But when I speak to Derek and I obviously ask him certain questions, the knowledge he spits is phenomenal. Like, the knowledge that he gives me is really, really, really good. And we're at a stage now, like, when you're at this side of the fight, the physical work's done. All fighters know, like, fight week, you're still training because it's just part of our nature, but the physical work's done. It's all about the knowledge. That's what you got to train your mind. And honestly, Derek is up there as one of the best people I've spoken to.
I think one of the most important thing in that conversation is what he had said earlier on, Anthony Joshua, that should he lose this bout, he would actually stop boxing. Well, we hope he doesn't, but if he does, I think the ladies will not be happy to see him stop. But most importantly, it will be a blow to his career. Yes. Well, let's move away from boxing now. Let's tell you that Kenya football chief Nick Wenda has been acquitted of corruption charges by a magistrate's court on Wednesday, which ruled they were unfounded and unconstitutional. The 44-year-old Wenda faced accusations of misappropriating 38 million Kenyan shillings marked for the development of football in the East African nation. Wenda was first arrested in November 2021 after the Kenyan government disbanded the Football Kenya Federation and set up a caretaker committee to run the game over the alleged financial issues during his tenure. Kenya was suspended by football's world governing body FIFA over government interference in the running of the sport. The charges were dropped on July 6 after a court found the state had failed to provide any evidence. FIFA has since lifted a ban on FKF following the government's decision to reinstate the body. The ruling on Wednesday clears the way for Wenda, who stepped aside to resume his role as president. What a way to come back. Anyway, away from that story concerning Wenda, let's take you to Indonesia, still staying with FIFA this time. Well, Indonesia has been stripped of the rights to host the Under-20 FIFA World Cup by the World Football Global Governing Body FIFA on Wednesday. The decision to remove Indonesia as host of the tournament was taken after its football federation said it had cancelled the draw after the governor of the largely Hindu island of Bali refused to host Israel's team. A new host will be announced as soon as possible, with the dates of the tournament currently remaining unchanged. Potential sanctions against Indonesia may also be decided at a later stage. FIFA made the decision, by the way, following a meeting between the World Soccer Governing Body's President Gianni Infantino and Indonesia Football Federation Chairman Erick Thohir. And that's exactly what happened. Not too good for Indonesia, by the way. Well, let's take a look at Confederation of African Football CAF, who have announced that the quarter-final draw for the 2022-2023 CAF Champions League and Confederation Cup will be conducted on Wednesday, April 5 in Cairo, Egypt. The group stage of the CAF Champions League and Confederation Cup will be concluded this weekend, with the match day 6 encounters taking place across the continent. The qualified teams for the CAF Confederation Cup are Asfar Club, that's from Morocco, US Monastir from Tunisia, ASEC Mimosa from Cote d'Ivoire. You also have Marumo Gallants from South Africa, Rivers United, Nigeria, Young Africans, Tanzania, Pyramids FC from Egypt. You also have Future FC, or Future FC from Egypt. Also not forgetting to Al Akdar SC of Libya, or FC Saint Eloi Lupopo, DR Congo, or USM Alger, that's from Algeria. The qualified teams for the CAF Champions League are CR Bouledzad from Algeria, Esperance Tunis, Tunisia, JS Kabylie from Algeria, Mamelodi Sundown South Africa, Raja CA Morocco, Simba SC Tanzania, Wydad AC Morocco, Al Ahly of Egypt, or Al Hilal of Sudan. And that does it from the world of sports. All the latest stories coming to you just on a platter of gold. Well, don't forget that 10:30, you do have the time to join Udoka Njoku later on. He'll bring to you more details concerning sports in the game. That's the show.